made a big mistake.
Look how derpy he is.
Really big mistake. All right. Well, it is our final day here in Springfield, Ohio. I am ready to get home, but I cannot leave without making one final stop. So we are here today at the Springfield Antique Center. And the last time I was here, I made a big mistake.
Look how derpy he is.
Really big mistake. I mean, it wasn't as big as a $16,000 vase, but it was about half that. It was about half that mistake. And I wasn't sure if anybody caught it. Nobody commented about it. But Peter sent me a message and he says, "You did it again." And I'm like, "What did I do?" He's like, "You did it again." And I'm like, "Oh no." And it was a horse figurine that I had sold at auction for about, I think it was $8,000 or $9,000. And so the next day I messaged them here and I was like, "There's a horse in a case and this is the number." And is it still there? And if it is, because this was like a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, would you mind holding it for me? And they were so kind and they were so nice. And they were like, "Yeah, no problem. We'll hold it for you." So here we are. It is now September. And I'm really hoping they still have it. I'm really hoping they still have it. So we're going to head in and we're going to see if they still have the horse. And if they don't, I'm not going to be mad. I don't blame them for not holding it for months and months. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that they still have this horse. So let's head in. Here we go. This is really cool because I just met some viewers just this weekend. And they actually collect hand-carved fish decoys. So this is really cool. I didn't even know what they were prior to this weekend, but now I'm like, hey, I know what that is. $65 on that. Pretty neat. It's really fun to learn new things and then be able to recognize them out in the wild. This is cool. Really cool. 45 bucks on that. But we're not going to do jewelry. We're going to go do a little shopping. So if you guys remember this antique mall from previous years, there are lots of cases. And usually I visit the cases first. So there's 2 rows of cases. And I'm going to show you. Look at this. So we're going to go down this row. And we're going to look at the cases. And then maybe we'll do some booths. Here are some pretties. Ooh, there's another gorgeous. Oh, hi. You're pretty too, aren't you? $20. Ooh, I like this one. And I'm going to tell you why I like this one. Because a lot of the times I come across these. And they're all the same. They all have like red and blue and yellow flowers. And usually the petals are lifted. And usually the petals are broken. But this one has gold. And really pretty pastel blue and pink flowers, so it's different than what I'm used to coming across. And then this up here, does it say hand blown glass? Ah, yeah, signed. I've had this one before, and for the life of me, I can't remember who makes it. I've had it before multiple times, and every single time I'm like, wait, who makes that? But it's very distinct. It's a very distinct piece of glass, and I think the marking on the bottom is actually even really scribbly. So even if I do get it out and I look at it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I can't make that out. But it is really fun, and it's very abstract. And that's what drew me to it the first time and the second time. But I think it's 85, and I don't know if I have much room at 85. Originally 115. I think I am going to get a key for this. But what I like to do is go down the cases and get several cases that I want open before I call them. Otherwise, they're walking back and forth. So we'll get a few items. I'm going to snap a photo of this so I don't forget. Because sometimes they come with the key and I'm like, oh wait, what did I want out of the case? So we'll get a picture of it. So these up here are really fun. If you were in one of my recent Whatnot sales, you saw those clay bells that I had. These are also clay bells, And in doing research for these, I found that this is what they're called. They're called Dori, D-O-R-E-I, Oni. And that's what they call these. And they are clay bells. You can see the slits down there on the bottom. This one is some sort of dragon, maybe? And the other one's just like a fun figure or face. They're $25 each. But I think I might grab those. They are collectible and they are fun. And I did pretty well with my last bells. They were a couple. I think these are just two separate. I don't think that they're actually intended to be together. So they are priced separately and I'd probably sell them separately. There is a little quail. I'm going to snap a picture of that so I don't forget. I remember actually looking at that necklace last year. So I think I bought something out of that case. Now, you guys know if you watch this channel that I'm always saying, well, this doll is creepy and that doll is creepy, but these are dolls that I actually like. These felted dolls that I come across quite often. These are dolls I like. I think they're darling. I think they're super cute, and I love that they're made from felt. There's another one over here. And I've bought and sold them before, but I just don't know them very well. I don't think I made very much money on my last one, but I just think that they're so darling that occasionally I get caught up in thinking, oh, they're so cute. But yeah, Lindsay, that's what they're called, Lindsay dolls. This one actually has on the top Serena. I don't know if maybe that's the name of the doll. I'm not really sure, but she has all her original paperwork. And they want $85 for her. All right, well, I made it down to the very end of the row. And now I'm turning around and I am walking back to try to remember where I saw those things that I wanted. Because I didn't actually take pictures of the case. I just took pictures of things. So I'm going to walk in her back and I'm going to get those out of the case.
Yep, you sure can. Ain't gonna run. Read this today.
Gosh, that's so fun. It's like his mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's signed. Yeah, I'll take those. There's a little chip on the edge. But $20, I'll take it for $20.
All right.
Thank you. And now we're going to conquer this row. So I'm going to walk down this row. When I spot something, I'll bring you guys back. But I thought those, I'm like, oh, those are cute. I think those are Bezic. Maybe. I don't know. That's really cool too. Well, they're wall pocket. But I will get back to you guys when we find something. So this is really cool. Well, first this caught my eye and I'm like, that's neat. It's like wrapped in, I don't know if it's wool or foam or what it is, but that was the first thing that caught my eye. And then the second thing was this. This is just amazing. Hat stand with lady face. That is pretty neat. It's $175 though, and it's outside my wheelhouse. So it makes me a little nervous at that price, but I thought it was still cool and I would share it with you guys. Well, this booth here is always so much fun. I kind of gravitate towards this booth every single year. Looks like the teddy bear is still here. You guys might remember the teddy bear from my last visit here. I almost bought it, but it does have a little bit of a tear, and I'd be afraid that if I tried to wash it, then maybe the end of the teddy bear. So I decided to leave it for somebody else. I think last time I was here I bought a really nice lamp from this booth, but this is kind of cool. All with stand. Ooh, it's fancy. Not seeing anything this time though. We'll be back in September. We'll be back in May. So maybe we'll find something then. We're going to continue down this aisle. I think there's another booth down this way that I found some Murano at the last time I visited. Usually when I go to an antique mall and I find things in certain booths, I go back to those booths. Like, oh, I need to go back to that booth because I found something cool there the last time. That turtle in there is pretty neat. This piece of furniture is pretty fantastic. Basset Mayan chest, 450. I love the detail on the front of that. I feel like that's really what makes it. And what is this? This is weird. It's like everybody's shooting lasers out of their eyeballs. And she's shooting one out of her butt, which makes it very strange. This is the shelf where I bought Murano in May. So we're going to check it again and see if we can find anything else that's cool. This is kind of neat. I like the look of it. A little Lenox jeweled owl. This is really pretty. $29.99. Pottery floral canister with a lid. Chips or cracks that I can see. I like that it has a lid. And you guys know I love those florals. Very colorful and fun. So I think I'm going to put that in here. There we go. $75 on this glass sculpture, but it does say that it is damaged. Like, there has to be something. Usually pieces that are intricate like this, I usually expect there's damage, and then I'm surprised, but unfortunately they have it right there on the tag. But also you can appreciate that they put it on the tag, because otherwise sometimes I buy stuff and I get it back and I'm like, wait a second, what is this? So I always appreciate a vendor who puts it on the tag that there is damage on a piece. I looked at that bottle last time. Still like it. My eye's still drawn to it. It's the first thing I look at. Alright, what do we have here? Because I'm kind of digging these. Doug Fratt's hand-blown glass hanging light. Ooh. There's two of them. $75. That one makes me a little nervous because this is supposed to screw in. I think it came loose, maybe. I'm going to pick it up here. Those are fantastic. Just thinking, do I have a place to hang these in my house? I don't know, maybe I'll buy them and figure that out later. If I don't, I will sell them. How does that work? You guys like that idea? They're both really gorgeous. I like that this one has the orange in it. Bright colors, that's my thing. But this one is a little bit more subtle. This one has kind of an opalescence to it. A little bit of a glow. Both $75. I think we'll take them. How fun is this bar? I'm just thinking, you know, if I didn't have a giant couch on my sun porch, I could have this bar and that would be really cool. But I definitely have the giant couch that we bought at Finders Keepers out on the sun porch. And so it just really wouldn't fit, but it would look so great with my vintage kitchen table. The yellows would totally jive. Alright, I remember looking in here. The last time we were here. Let's see if there's anything fresh. I see a little bit of Fenton. Beautiful piece of Fenton for $199 in there. One more Fenton back here. Oh my gosh, look at all the bluebirds of happiness. I've hit the jackpot. 25 on this. Let's see what the double bluebirds are priced at. $25. Wow. 25 for one, 25 for two. I feel like two bluebirds for 25 is a good deal. So maybe I'll take one. I'll take a double bluebird of happiness. But we'll leave the rest. We'll leave the rest to bring someone else happiness. Alright, let's keep going. That's kind of fun. Pink Panther. I really do like the coloring of that, but I'm not sure I could do it at 40. A little crude. A little yellow tint to it. Crackle glass. There are the books. That's where Andrew went to the last time I found him looking through the books. Alright, well I decided to just do a quick peek down this row because I need to get on the road. I feel like we got some pretty neat stuff today. Oh my gosh, the bird is still here. I remember that was on the top row and I couldn't actually get a good look at it. He's so cute. These are really fun. I don't even know what these are. Oh, these are... Oh, they're resin. I thought maybe they were ceramic. Probably contemporary, but they're really adorable. Alright, well, we're going to peek through here real quick. And then I think we're probably going to take off. Probably. That's really neat. So colorful and fun. But, alright, that's it for me. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but like I said, I really gotta get back on the road. Wait a second. What is this? Cranberry and silver blown glass. It's just very crude. I don't even know. Cloudy bottom. I love that it has silver. I'm just very confused by it. It's almost like you could put your deviled egg. This is a deviled egg plate. That's what this is. I'm just joking. That's probably not what this is. Like, I have to tell you guys sometimes when I'm joking because a lot of you don't get my sense of humor. I'm not sure what that is, but I do love the color of it. In fact, I almost wonder if it can sit like that. It's very wobbly. It's probably better we lay it down. Who are these guys? $21. Oh, they're so darling. Okay, I'll take those. Alright, well, I think I need this head. It's delightful. It's Italian. It can wear hats or scarves, or that's about it. Hats or scarves, probably. Maybe a necklace. But I think I'm going to take it with me because it's delightful. She's so great, and she is 89. Oh, I love her. In my basket. So they still had the horse. I couldn't believe they still had the horse. I'm like, you guys, you still have the horse. I can't believe it. It's been so long. And they're like, well, yeah, we knew you were coming back. Oh my gosh. So next step is getting the horse repaired because the horse has damage. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out with Peter because he knows people. So once I get the horse repaired, and not every piece of glass is worth having it repaired, but because this piece of glass is significant, it would be worth looking into the cost of having this piece repaired, and then going from there. So it's just, I can't believe it's still here, but that was really exciting. And we got some great stuff besides the horse. So I'm going to hit the road now. I'm so ready to be home. I miss my family. And I think if I get home in time, we're going to go out for dinner. And I can hear all about all the fun they had while I was away. But yeah, this was an amazing, amazing trip. And I met so many cool people. And I just had such an incredible time. I'm like, was this real? Did this really just happen? It's like, I get to think about it the whole way home. Was this real? But this was amazing, and I cannot wait to come back. So, oh, and I did ask Andrew, I'm like, hey, you want to move to Springfield? No, we're not moving to Ohio. So, we're not moving to Ohio. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see all of you tomorrow. So long.